Hello and welcome. Another Wednesday, another Take It From the Iron Woman, as I call it, or working from home. Just some tips for you, just some uplifting moments, maybe for you to break away for 20 minutes out of your day. I would like to focus today on focus. Doesn't that sound funny? Focus on focus. And it feels like a fashion show, but people ask me, where do you get your shirt? Where do you get your whatever? So today I'm wearing my shirt from Bangkok again, from the market. It has a lot of glasses, and that's why my idea came to let's focus. So when you wear glasses, maybe not the sunglasses, but some of them also have prescription. It's about the focus. It's the 2020 vision. Even though 2020 with this year might not be the best vision we have, but you certainly you can create your vision. Last week, I told you about the two young entrepreneurs, and I'm still waiting to hear back from them if they can be on my podcast. I have to get the approval probably of the moms, but I'm sure it will happen. I do not give up. I think that's also one thing of if you want to achieve something, never give up. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of repeating and enduring, determination. So all of that good stuff is all we need. And talking about focus. So it is first the F. If you look at this analogy, F is for fear, maybe. Yes, we can be afraid, like, what if it doesn't happen? What if nobody will call me? What if nobody wants my product or my services? If you want to start your own enterprise. A lot of people say, like, yeah, I'll start a coaching practice like you. I'm like, okay, why don't you start? It's a long way, it's a long path, but if you don't start, you never know. So if you have an idea, start it now. Don't be afraid. And we know Malcolm Gladwell talks about the 10,000 hours. If we do 10,000 hours, it equates to approximately 3 years. So if you start now, 2023 is around the corner. Statistic has said that in 2025, the majority or 75% of the workforce will be millennials. Okay, work with the millennials. That's your audience, or even the Gen Z, the next generation that is coming up. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You might have a lot of experience. You don't fit into an organization anymore. Why don't you start your own? It takes courage. It takes determination. But you can do that. So don't be too afraid. It's okay. And probably if you want to open up your own company, your own services or your products, you have to be a little anxious. If you're like too confident, I can conquer the world, nothing might be happening. So start small, start humble. That's the way to go. And then I have the O on focus. It's the opportunity. I remember when my job got eliminated, I felt like, oh my God, there's so many opportunities coming my way. I went to India, I did volunteer work, I was working on different projects. It wasn't just a regular 9-to-5 job that I had. And let me tell you, I loved it. So if you're ready, opportunities come your way. So you need to be open, you need to be ready, and you need to have your door open. And what I mean by that is you cannot sit on the sofa and wait. Yes, I'm sitting here on the sofa, but I'm presenting. I'm taking all the courage to do the Facebook Live every week, every Wednesday. It takes courage, determination, and energy. So it's all of that. But it's the opportunity that I have. And with a lot of social media, social platforms, you can do many things. Who knew that I would start a podcast? Who knew that I would start a blog? 10 years ago, if somebody would have said to me, you have 500 blog posts, I would say, oh, come on, I'm not a writer. I'm a writer now. I'm an author. I'm a published author, self-published author. And soon a new book is coming out. So what is that? I'm afraid. Who will read my book? But the opportunity is here. I can put it together. And if one person reads my book, that's success. I follow that golden rule that I've learned through my Alt MBA, through Seth Godin. And the C of focus is a challenge. Okay, I just went through the Alt MBA. And the Alt MBA is basically a 30-day sprint where you have challenges every day. You work with different people, you have prompts, you are writing, you are rewriting, you're discussing, you're providing feedback, and you also receive feedback. It's not always easy to receive feedback, but when it's given in a positive, uplifting, and constructive way, you can learn from it. Have you thought about this? What about that? Can you reach out to the other person? That's actually feedback. Comments, uplifting comments. Not like, I don't like this is no good. No. Remember when I spoke about the experience I had with the lady, the career coach? She says, your mother is a secretary, you will be working in an office. I'm like, okay, that wasn't very uplifting. Go for the people that can uplift you, learn from them, learn from the best. Listen to my today's podcast with Jaime, who says, if you play golf or tennis with a person who is better than you, you become better. That's the truth. All right, that's a challenge. The you of focus, I thought it was you. So it's you who have to take that first initial step. You have to do it. But it's also the undertaking, the doing. So you have an idea, don't be afraid, the opportunity is here, it's a challenge, you can do this. Why not? Try it out. It can be in little things, even reaching out to a person, asking a question. That might be your opportunity for today. Or providing feedback to somebody. Well, you did a great job. I liked what you did. I like your post, even if it's on Facebook, acknowledging what the other person does. And we know the statistics, 100 people, 90% never says anything, 9% say like, dislike, love, or whatever, and 1% is commenting. That's success. And what is the S in focus? I like to talk about success, but not so much monetary success, even though that's nice too. But if you think about success, what can you be proud of that you have accomplished this year, even if it's difficult? Even if it's difficult, I'm sure you have some successes. So I took an online photography class, I took a writer's retreat, and the Alt MBA. It sounds like a lot when I look back, but this was fueling my energy. This was giving me more energy to start with my next projects, with my next book. I got a lot of feedback and also encouragement. I think that's how you start, you step up. Maybe the S for focus should be step up. Who knows? So it is the fear, and sometimes it's a FOMO, the fear of missing out. We listen to many cool TED Talks or podcasts, and you're like, I could have done that. I could have done that. Well then, why didn't you do it? And we know from the book, Still Like an Artist, many things have been already invented. So we don't need to recreate the wheel. Just add your energy into the mix and something beautiful will come out. Think about, what can you do? What can you do that makes you smile? What can you share with the world? So this is about that focus. Focus a lot, focus on little things. First we need to be an expert in the mundane stuff. So I remember when I went to grad school and I had to write a 10-page or 20-page paper, I would first clean my apartment and everything was clean, organized. Maybe I was procrastinating. I think that's what it was. But at least I set up my table, I got water, I got some snacks, I opened up my computer and I was ready. And then I was actually productive. So maybe that was my time of focusing. The opportunity came. And when you think about mundane stuff like cleaning, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, that's actually the time when you don't have to think about what you're doing. You know how to brush your teeth, or you know how to do the dishes. That's when creative moments can come up. You can create something. And actually, I was listening to a writer and he said, yeah, sometimes when I don't have a good hour to write, I'll take a shower, I go for a walk, and then I can be productive again. How cool is that? These are little tips and tips. Now I can't even talk, right? So I need to focus. These are things that can help us. So take a shower, take a cold shower to calm down your parasympathetic nervous system. So to kind of like alleviate the stress, and you come out of the shower and you're like, I just had that idea. And sometimes it would be good to have a notepad in the shower to write down your idea. Or the other thing that I saw this morning is now with everything virtual, they have TED circles. So you would start a circle, probably watch a TED talk, and then invite a few people and discuss what you have learned, what you can take away, what is important to you, with people who are also interested in that topic. I think that's a very cool idea. So again, surround yourself with the best people, with the people who have similar interests and what you have, and that's how you can uplift each other. I think that was the main takeaway that I learned from the Alt MBA. It's about uplifting each other, encouraging, helping others to focus on what the next step can be and the next big step, and now is the time. And also, if we think of like, well, I don't know if this is good enough, if this is really good for the world, why not? Just share with the world. You never know what the world needs now. When you look at all those items that are on Shark Tank, I love to watch that show. What people are offering, you're like, what an idea. Some people are cooking, some people are just in technology or what have you. Many cool things, but also things that you're like, that will never go. And then one shark is jumping on it and they make money. So they are supporting the people who have the idea, they're backing them up, and they become successful. So again, it's about a focus. So don't be afraid. The fear will come no matter what. Even if you have to give a speech, I know that some people are a little afraid of like, what will I say? How will the audience react to what I say? And especially I want to maybe focus a little bit on that, giving a speech. When you go to a conference, you see somebody's talking, you're like, I want to hear what she says. So you assume that that person is an expert in a field. And if you're that person presenting, you're like, you are the expert, you have the knowledge. So people want to come and listen what you have to say. So don't be afraid. People want to hear from you. And when you're presenting, I said that many times, slow down, speak clearly, speak with a clear vision, a clear communication strategy, and people will love your speech. And again, the O for focus is the opportunity that is all around us. Sign up for the opportunity. It's not a newsletter that comes to your house. You have to make it happen. Go out there. Virtually, you can network with every person in the universe. Just make it happen. Reach out, don't be afraid. It's your challenge. That's the C for focus. Challenge yourself, set a timeline. I'm amazed to see when people have a timeline what they can accomplish. And it's the mundane task. Again, it's the mundane task that we have to focus first. Little things like cleaning up the apartment, have all the books in a row, have it organized, and then you can start. You make space for something new. The U is the undertaking, the doing it. It's you. It's your energy that is required. And the S, now we say shipping or stepping up, and then the success will be coming. Again, I'm quoting Sheryl Sandberg. What would you do if you were not afraid? What would you do if you were not afraid? So if people are asking me that question, I have plenty of ideas what I would do. But I'm also taking a leap, I'm jumping, and I am producing. So again, I'm producing Monday and Wednesday. I have podcasts. And actually, Saturday and Sunday, I have very special podcasts. So this week, I'm very honored. I hope it will come to fruition. I will interview a lady in Switzerland who is, I don't want to say crazy, but she's certainly an endurance athlete. Her challenge, talking about challenge, she wants to do 30 Ironman races in 30 days. So that means an Ironman race with 2.4 miles swim, 112 miles on the bike, and 26.2 miles running every single day for 30 days. I don't know if I could do that, but one thing is, I don't want to do it. So we'll hear from her. Hopefully we can have that. Friday I will have the interview, and I want to post it as soon as possible so that we can see how does she do it. And what do you think when you're on the bike, when you're running, when you're swimming? You need to focus. So put on your best glasses. You need to see quite well, and the sunglasses if the sun is out. It's about the focus. So again, Monday, Wednesday, on the weekend, podcast. And why do you think I have so many podcasts? Okay, my goal is to have 100 podcasts by the end of this year. And if I keep going like this, I will reach that goal. So many numbers, 500 blogs in 10 years, 100 podcasts within a year. I started October 15 of last year. And Facebook Live every Wednesday. So we'll see how that is going. And my book, Take It From the Iron Woman, is still available on Amazon as an ebook or a paperback. Get it, and you can learn from the 5 steps that I have put together. So a lot of stuff is happening, even if I cannot travel. I'm very sad that I cannot travel to Europe, but that's okay. We do what we can, and with connecting on Zoom, WhatsApp, Facebook Live, we can still be connected. So again, I wish everybody stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, and do what you would like to do. Create your passion project. Create it now. Now is the time. I know it's difficult, but together we can get through this. If you have questions, you can send them to me. We can focus on your questions that you would like to have addressed. And I'm also offering coaching, mentoring, and coaching can be done one-on-one, or if you want with another person, we can also do group coaching. Okay, so I wish you a fabulous Wednesday and a fabulous rest of the week. Enjoy the summer as much as you can. Stay cool, stay focused. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, everybody.